It's okay. It's July 11th, 2009. We're at Chicagoland, here at the NASCAR race at Chicagoland. But there's two drivers right here, the number 2 and the 48 that I'll discuss. Let's rewind a bit to Sonoma. We have these two drivers. Oh, focus. Two drivers, Jimmie Johnson and Kurt Busch. Jimmie Johnson and Kurt Busch had a heated rivalry throughout the late 2000s, early 2010s. But why? From the perspective of Kurt Busch, who's a Penske driver, two Blue Deuce, my favorite paint scheme out of all of them, bite me. Because he should have won the 2009 championship. He had the best season of his life. I mean, 2010 and all, or 2011. Like 2011 was good. 2010 was a little bit of was a little bit of curse right there, a little bad, but I don't care. He had one of the most hilarious, explicit, wild, motherfucking, radios right there. Listen to this radio chatterbox I've managed to get contact with. These are the numbers he drove. He drove the 2 and the 22, even though it's Penske, but 97. Oh my gosh, it's very good. Oh, chef's kiss. 2004 championship run was the best. Okay? It was dumb luck for some reason. Hello? Hey, look, it's me. Rocky Top Racing. Here he is. That's him in 99. There's a rookie. Somewhere around that late 2000s. See that? I love Kurt Busch as a character. He's a great one. And look at that. Kurt Busch had meltdowns. And more infamously, he had a meltdown with Jimmy Spencer. A rivalry that started around 2001, especially the bump and run dirty move. Spencer versus Busch. Yes, he was depicted the young gun, and Spencer was a hero who was just a veteran. Look, I can relate to this because I dealt with elder teachers. Kurt Busch won at I think in his early 20s, I believe, while Kyle did it at just 20 in his rookie season. An age difference. Youngest winner since yeah. See that, guys? Oh, you see my face? Yes, I purposely put this on the mirror. You can see my face. He never forget. Kurt, that's why he the GOAT. That's why it's like remind me of rivalries from June. See if just Jimmy's specific. It's just a classic bump and run. Target. He was literally a target. He was literally a target.
And one thing you can't do is just beat and bang with people and knock them up out of the way, especially racing for the lead. And I notice a lot of guys don't do that. They're the Winston Cup champions, like myself and Gordon did earlier in the race.
He makes a good point. Now let's fast forward in Indianapolis, and Kurt Busch got wrecked off screen. Shit. Let's just rewind. He taunted him. Why? This shit happened. See that? Now Johnson has experienced some rage too. Around this time, we remember with Robbie Gordon and Jimmie Johnson, Lalo's cars wrecking. He fucking flipped them off. That's how these young guns were. They were aggressive in the early 2000s. Perfectly representing millennial kids versus boomer parents. Now we gotta go to Michigan. The most infamous, or should I say famous, moment that Kurt was involved in. He innocently parked his car. Jimmy Spencer went out of nowhere and just fucking harassed him for no reason. He punched him in the face. Oh my god.
Jimmie actually bumped the number 97 as they entered the garage area, and then sources tell me Jimmie got out of the car, approached Kurt Busch, and actually punched Kurt Busch.
Jeez, you thought Kyle experienced it in Vegas? Kurt experienced that in Michigan.
What were your intentions when you made contact with Jimmie Spencer at Michigan? I mean, what happened last week was an assault after the race.
It was an assault. He didn't do nothing wrong. It was a year after that feud. Now let's go fast forward to Jimmie Johnson. Jimmie Johnson is at the peak of his career. He has experienced it, but he's become the most hated, disliked, most inferior driver. He won 3 in a row, and Kurt was like, Hell no. I want to win a second championship. I won one in 2004. I can't deal with another Jimmie like you. So, and then this happened. When Jimmie Johnson bumped the curve right here, this happens. Wait. Volume loud. Right there. Ouch. Ouch. How does that freaking hurt? Why did I made an earthquake effect? I have no idea. California. Jeez, Kurt Busch was pissed off. Like, if I was a NASCAR fan, I would fucking hate Jimmie Johnson. Like, no joke. He joined the evil empire along with Dale Jr. and Jeff Gordon. Like, ooh, a Penske fan? I'll be a Penske and out there. Like, a Penske Chevy fan who likes RCR a bit more with Kevin Harvick. There's Kurt, standing there, doing nothing. I don't know what he's doing. Is he stuck? He needs a truck to be pushed. Push, push, push. What are you doing? Oh, okay, there's a replay right there. So Jimmie hit the curve and he freaking... he wrecked him! He wrecked him! He wrecked him! See this? See this? See this? That's why Kurt was pissed off! Now, fast forward to Chicagoland. Here we are at the night race. Since perfect timing, Chicagoland is when Mark Martin is also in there. Why would they join the Evil Empire? They changed the thing. It's called the Empire. Get it? I'm trying to avoid copyright, so that way I don't want to get striked. So what I'll do is filter it black and white to avoid copyright. To make it more nostalgic or vintage filter. You know what I'm saying? But back to the point. Okay, here it is. Comes this moment. They make contact. And it causes a domino effect. Like, Kurt was so pissed off right there. I don't blame him. He was definitely, like, my favorite in the 2010s. Probably even 2020. Oh. Sorry for shaking the fucking camera. And Keselowski got a flat. He was running part-time, I believe. Shit. Oh my god, that was intense. Why did I describe 2009 Chicagoland in a nutshell? Oh my god. I'm just gonna watch this fucking race. I can't wait to watch it on TNT. Yeah, it's gonna be the best day of my life so far. Wait, I'm not paying. So Kurt Busch was 5th place, I believe. Mark Martin was the race winner, by the way. He won this race, apparently. And, yeah, he's definitely a legend. And someone the best driver who never won anything good. After that, he was done. I don't know. No, but that was an analysis on... Wait. That was my thoughts on Kurt Busch versus Jimmie Johnson. Of course, it continued on, but I wanted to show it from 2009 standards, by the way. I don't know why I'm not paying attention to the phone. I'm just looking at the freaking mirror. You can tell I'm not joking. It's right there. Weird angle, by the way. But hope you like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, I'll post this filtered on YouTube. And yeah, bye.